All right, we got the inspired part. Now let's get to work.
Turnover. It's because of how dominant he is with that role. Ayton had a great shot and another great finish there. It's because their shot making.
We need to talk about DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton's been balling this whole playoffs.
He has, man. He has. He just like you said before. He's playing like he's the number one pick. He's playing like he's living up to that.
They're used to it, and they usually respond.
He said it began spazzing.
That's the man I was expecting to have a good game.
It was still problematic
Who?
throughout game
Michael?
two as Devin Booker.
Yeah, man. But I'm gonna say this, man. This dude got the best feel for the game.
Devin Booker?
Devin Booker got the best feel for the game. Even when he missed, you're just like, bro, that was still like it wasn't like a bad shot selection.
Right back at you.
And connecting.
They got two guards who got the best feel for the game. They know their game. They know their teammates. They just know their game. That's the man who should have a good game. He has to match everything.
You know
Good
do you know the difference between him and Kobe?
Porter Jr. got it to go.
Who, Devin Booker?
Yeah.
Had it poked away by Cameron
Devin Booker's
Payne.
doing this high level scoring within the team and within the offense. Well, I shouldn't say that. Kobe had the triangle, but he's doing it within the offense, and it's not as much ISO as Kobe was. If that does that make sense?
Yeah, I kind of see what you're saying. Kind of.
It's a little bit more different,
It's like
especially.
he's flowing. You know what? The ball doesn't get stuck like with him a little bit too much. You feel me?
Yep,
I think it's like he's
something like that.
He's more he's definitive with what he's going to do. He's not thinking about it. I feel like Kobe's a savant. He could think the game was thinking. Well, you know what?
Green straight on three.
I'm talking about older Kobe, I guess, where it was just like he could think the play out a little bit more. I feel like Donovan Mitchell just attacks the play. He doesn't think about
Devin
it.
Booker or
Or he
Donovan
just
Mitchell?
my fault. Devin Booker.
You say he just attacks the play?
Yeah, he just attacks it. The second he gets the ball, he knows it's like a muscle memory. He knows what he's going to do. The muscle knows what he's going to do. The brain's just
Michael
going.
Porter Jr., who struggled in game two.
Ayton, the offensive rebound, sets up Craig, who
Yeah,
cans
bro.
the three.
Ayton is
Booker, the
he's going to be
only player in
pivotal
Suns history to
for
average
this team's
25 or
success
more
for the
points in three
future
separate seasons.
in the West.
Oh,
Period.
what a breakdown. Booker, that was poetry.
Another thing I love about Book, it's not like he has like some crazy package, but he still knows how to get his shot, and he still gets open and gets
Morris
space.
step back three is good.
Yeah.
They spent, and now here they are in the second round of the postseason, shorthanded.
Like I said, man, he's just really good at getting
Nice
to his
delivery
spot.
from Jokic and Campazzo. Gordon kicks it out. Rivers a three. Way short.
shit.
Jokic
Ooh.
there for the follow. Lead back to 10 for Phoenix. Barton trying to shake Booker. Booker hung.
That's a
Barton
move. That's a
eventually
nice move.
persisted. Booker slicing around, dishing to the corner. Bridges run off, dips in, and finishes.
And that's an example about Aaron Gordon.
I like Phoenix's
I'm sorry.
jerseys too.
Gifted players for Chris Paul to get that pull-up.
I'm starting to think that's starting to be a very efficient shot for the 2 point.
What, like what? Floaters?
Yeah, right in that floater
about to do
range.
it right now?
Right here. Yeah, right in that floater range.
His 13th to go with 17.
If you noticed,
6 assists.
all the
Morris
high
in the
level
corner,
scoring guards,
confident from three.
they get to that spot and they can do anything.
Jokic
I remember I was
such a-
watching this video
kicking out in
when
the
Melo was
corner.
still in high school. LaMelo Ball was still in high school, and his father said, "Hey, if you get to that spot, you can do anything you want on the court. You can pass, you can shoot, you can go for your floater, you can go for a layup, you can do anything you want. You should make this the spot you want to know how to get to."
Yeah.
And if you notice this whole playoffs, all the super high scoring guards, they have some type of floating package right there.
It's incredible because for me, it's the place where you can elevate and just at a second stop. Like, you know what? D Wade and D Rose are the two people that remind me of that spot for some reason. That explosive, I can get up and just put it in.
Those are two good choices too.
Yeah.
Morris has been terrific
That
tonight.
stop
Morris
and just
pull
pop.
up.
And when I say
He's
pop, they're bringing
good.
that whole body
They
2
are one
feet
of
in
the
the
best
air
teams
and
in
just
this
floating
league.
that bitch in.
And they literally can do anything from there. Like they have all the moves in the world, and they have 3 moves to get it with.
Easily. That's not even just scoring. You can also pass out of it.
On the attack,
It just
stops on a
creates so
dive,
much
lays
pressure
it
on the
in.
defense.
Knocking down some shots early after struggling.
Especially in today's day and age, when that center has to make the decision: am I going to come up and try to guard you and leave the center right there, or am I going to play back and try to play back the center and try to hopefully you miss? I can box out the center. It's a tough decision. It's a really tough decision. You put defenders in, like you said.
Morris, pull-up jumper, no. Jokic on the follow. 1 for 9. He has 4 turnovers as well. Paul whips it back. Crowder knocks it down.
This Swiss Army knife, man. That's just gotta be his nickname at this point. Jamison Crowder.
Barton, no.
Swiss Army knife?
Jokic battling.
Yeah, bro.
What a
This dude
battle.
does it all.
Jokic, no, look, my goodness.
Nothing
What
at
a
an
finish.
extremely high level, but just enough at a level that you like, yeah, you gotta be a starter. I appreciate you. Unless it's time running out. So it's just, I don't know. He's a good vet.
Jokic cleans it up. Nikola Jokic does.
What do you think he's
A
shooting from 3?
tremendous performance from
30.
Jokic, but not enough as Phoenix keeps
I don't know what's
rolling.
good these
The
days.
Suns
I would say 32,
are
33 though. I don't know what's good.
from the Western Conference
Wait, but real
Finals.
quick, you know Nikola Jokic had a 30-20-10 game last night, right?
I had no idea.
That's what we just watched. He was cleaning up so many offensive boards for the people that was missing, so I see it. But yeah, man, he had a 30-20-10 game and lost still. So where do you put the dang? Yeah, it hurts. 32 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Yeah, that does hurt. Sir, no. God, no, absolutely not.
What? No.
Oh, no, nah.
What happened?
They lost the
didn't show
game.
up?
That's Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., he got you 15 points. in
Oh my
30
God,
minutes.
Eric Gordon, what did he shoot?
I have no idea what happened. I don't know if it was foul trouble or what, because Monte Morris
Nah. Do you see this? Hold on, let me pull this
Nah.
up so people can see it.
Monte Morris played 30 minutes and got 21 points. It looked
Eric
like they was
Gordon.
playing, so maybe he was hurt, but he played 36 minutes. I don't understand it. What the hell? So I'm gonna guess Jamison Crowder was defending him. Because I just called him a Swiss Army knife. I
Who
don't,
else
bro, I
played
don't
shit?
get that. That is not good, bro. I'm
He
sorry.
didn't have the best game either.
Yeah. But like I said, bro, he would have to play like a superstar for them to win this series. Michael Porter Jr. has to play like a superstar to win this series. And it's not happening right now. He's just playing like he's playing like where he's at. A good scorer. But
You think that's asking a lot of them to have like 30 points a night?
midway
Damn.
through the season, when what's the face just goes out all of a sudden, yes, it is. It is asking a lot. But if it was like this is the beginning of the season, hey, you got to carry us the whole way, it wouldn't be. But it kind of is. I get it. But it's not just him, bro. Aaron Gordon.
That's
What?
2 games in a row though.
For Aaron Gordon?
No, for Michael Porter.
Michael
Jr.
Porter. Yeah, but the last one was worse than this one, I'm pretty sure.
He's taken 13 shots in all 3 games.
I don't know. Aaron Gordon. I'm still saying Aaron Gordon because 4 points ain't enough. In 36 minutes, that's not enough. That's just not enough. You have to offset that a little bit. I understand if y'all lose this game. I understand if y'all lose it. But not that way. Not that way. Austin Rivers. Yeah, man.
Denver's getting swept, basically, right?
Maybe more than they're probably going to get swept with the MVP on their team. And that sucks. That sucks. I gotta put this on his teammates, bro. Aaron Gordon did not show up. Michael Porter Jr. didn't shoot, didn't do enough. Austin Rivers didn't do enough. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Monte Morris showed up. That boy been showing up this whole playoffs.
Probably because coach was like, "Hey, we need scoring," and threw him in. That's probably exactly what happened.
But don't. Ah, man, I understand an injury can take you down, but
Look
man,
at this, 8 for 12, 3 for 5. He's a scorer. That's what he does.
Yeah, man. Y'all can't let. I understand, bro. Jamal Murray went down, and it's gonna mess up y'all season. But good, show some heart in the playoffs. That's all I got.
32-20 is hard there.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about his teammates.
There's only so much you can expect, though.
Bro, I'm big on this Aaron Gordon one for a big reason. I don't know who was guarding him, but in the starting lineup, to me, it would be Jamison Crowder, right? That's the person that would be across from him in my head. What happened? Like, you were brought into this team as to be that last piece that sets them ready for the playoffs. Get them to. I understand one of the main pieces went down, but that don't give you the excuse to not show up. Maybe it was injury. I don't know. But if it was 36 minutes, I have a hard time saying it was injury.
So next year is Denver's year. There's no way Denver doesn't come out the West next year, right?
We said the same thing about We said the same thing about this year when they got Aaron Gordon. There were so many people.
Yeah, but Jamal Murray went down. You can't.
Yeah, but injuries can always happen. I'm just saying, man.
I mean, when it happens to your superstar players, there's always someone.
And then you don't know what the West is going to look like next year. We don't know what the NBA landscape. Because at the end of the day, we said it before. I don't think that teams are just going to look at Brooklyn have this big three and not try to do something about it. I told you.
Denver already has their big three.
Yeah, Denver.
They're just young. They need to stay healthy.
Yeah. Who's their big three? Who are they?
You know exactly who it is. It's Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., and Joker.
I think Michael Porter Jr. is the big three.
He's just young.
I feel you, man.
He's going to be there. Give him. He's 22 right now, and he's only had this is his second real season in the league.
I'm not saying he's not going to be there. I'm saying you're saying that he's going to be there next year, and I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Hopefully he's an all-star next year.
I understand that he can be an all-star next year, but what happens if Dame ends up with the Lakers? And AD stays healthy, and LeBron looks like
that's still a tough
LeBron
out
from 3 years ago.
That's a conference finals matchup. That's a tough out.
I'm not saying it's
not.
I
fully expect the Denver Nuggets to win the West next year. To be in the 1 seed and at minimum, get to the conference finals.
I don't know, man. The West, look, there's going to be shakeups. That's all I gotta say. I think Karl-Anthony Towns isn't going to be with the Timberwolves next year. And I think if somebody gets him, you got a good chance. If you get the 2 other pieces around him, you got a good chance.
You think he's gonna leave D'Lo?
Yeah. Bro.
I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna recruit. Get that nigga there.
You are
then
crazy.
Leave his ass.
Centers have shorter careers, just naturally, especially in your dominance. Right? We were just talking about Dwight Howard. We like him, but he's best coming off the bench right now. To Joel Embiid and to some other centers, he's just best coming off the bench.
Who does Cat go
to? Unless you Nikola Jokic, whose game is a lot more finesse, maybe you can, survive a long season. But Karl-Anthony Towns is athletic. It's not just based off of skill. It's about his game is athletic. He's big. He plays big. Embiid, for example, do we see Embiid playing 10 years from now? 10, 12? No, we don't. Because he's just too big.
Honestly,
we don't see
the way centers have their careers, he's probably going to be irrelevant within 3 years.
I don't want to say that or nothing. I don't want to do that, but I'm just saying.
Oh, look what happened to Roy Hibbert.
That's really good.
Like, literally, they went from LeBron's arch rivals in the East to irrelevant, over one regular season.
But hold up, Roy Hibbert and Joel Embiid is 2 different levels. That's just 2 different levels.
But my point is, Roy Hibbert won the Defensive Player of the Year. I'm pretty sure. and one of those stints with those Pacer teams, because they were good for like 3 years, and they had like a young Paul George.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is,
I don't know. I'm just saying centers fall off quickly. I was just making the same point you did.
Yeah, and other centers come up quickly, Because right now, who are we seeing? We're seeing DeAndre Ayton step up. All I'm saying is, getting back to the topic, I think it's going. You can't just say next year they should be in the playoffs, even all healthy. We can't just say that. We can't, just because of the landscape always changing in the NBA.
I didn't say they were going to be in the playoffs. I said they were going to win the West.
Yeah, my fault. That's even more blasphemous. Thank you, because they should be in the playoffs, but they shouldn't. I don't know. I don't know if they win the number 1 seed or the finals or anything like that. I don't know. They should. They got the talent, but at the same time, if another super team gets brought up, and then there's Golden State, this team, I'm gonna be real with you, cannot defend Golden State.
So watch this, and this is another reason why I like the Aaron Gordon move so much. The reason the Golden State thing worked so crazy is because the money all just matched up. Like, they didn't have to pay Steph the crazy amount of money because they didn't really want to pay him because he wasn't proven. He just before he won the MVPs, and he had really bad ankles. So they had Steph on like a really cheap contract. I'm pretty sure they still had Clay on like a rookie contract or something. So they had this young team that they didn't have to pay a lot of money to because they're still young and they haven't reached that point they have to go to get their max contracts yet. Yeah. So you go out, you trade for Aaron Gordon, who's getting his money right now, but you don't have to worry about it because your young superstars aren't getting paid crazy yet. That's what I'm saying. If you don't make the push next year, you're going to pay Joker, you're going to make Michael, you're going to pay Jamal Murray if they haven't already got paid, and you won't. Everybody can't get paid. Somebody's going to go. Somebody's going to have to get traded. Aaron Gordon's going to have to get traded. You're going to make some space somewhere for somebody. So the best time to win is when your players are young, and you don't got to pay them as much. So if you don't win it next year, I don't know when you're going to win it. That's what I'm saying.
Here's my thing. I agree with that, kind of. More so in the NFL than the NBA. Because somebody said, perfect. The finals and the playoffs is for veterans. It's not for rookies. It's not for young guys. It's for vets. And that's what you see, man. That's just what you see in the playoffs. It's just for vets. Like, you very rarely see a rookie. Like, when's the last time you really see a rookie of the year come in and just do great in the playoffs?
Never. Actually, it hasn't been.
It doesn't happen because it's a vet.
Since Magic?
Yeah, that's probably the person. It's just a vet. It's a vet's game, bro. Like, when it gets to that point, it's a vet's game. It's Chris Paul's game. It's LeBron's game. Because they can think the game out and just do different steps. You can out-athletic them all day, but in a 7-game series, that shit gets really tiring. Or they'll just put a body on you and it gets even extremely more tiring.
I think that's actually extremely accurate. I think you can actually look through history and actually see that. Even if, let's say you look at Jordan's first couple, like 6 or 7 seasons with the Bulls, they were getting beat by veteran teams. Veteran Celtics teams, veteran Pistons teams.
He was still great. It's
just vets. They have vets everywhere.
It's a vets league.
Experience.
When you get to the NFL, it's a little bit more. I can outdo you, a younger guy.
Thank you all once again for checking out our channel. We really do appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. Also, make sure you follow us on social media. That's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're also on TikTok at Inspired by Ambition. We also do have a website called inspiredbyambitionpro.com where we sell hoodies and t-shirts. Please go check that out. Once again, we do appreciate you guys actually checking out our channel and watching it. We really do. Peace out.
Peace. Y'all stay up.
XL. All inspired by Ambition gear at Inspired by Ambition Pro.